That's right, everyone. I'm Batman. Got the new Sports Arrest by Harley Davidson 2021. Oh, and someone saw it today and said, you know what? You're Batman. So I never thought about it that way, but maybe I am Batman. Maybe that's my calling in life. Maybe this YouTube thing is just a front, like Bruce Wayne, millionaire playboy. I'm Batman. I'll also do my Maximus Decimus Radius for you guys, because if you haven't heard in a long time, I'm Maximus Decimus Radius. I'll do the Batman. Ready? I'm Batman. All right, let's talk about the New York Football Giants, because you know what? I don't know. I'd rather do impressions than talk about the Giants, but we got some stuff to talk about. We have the Saints game to go through. We're going to do a live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk all about the Giants, talking about the G-Men. Saquon Barkley came out and said, you know what? I got to be better for the Giants. He ain't lying. He's not. I mean, he says he won't make excuses amid high expectations, but he's got to be better. He does have to be better, but you know what? You can't put all this on him for a guy that's coming off a torn ACL 3 games into the season. Because I don't want to make excuses. I'm not going to do that throughout this season, said Barkley, who suffered an injury in week 2 of last year. I'm never going to make any excuses. The expectations that people have for me, it's not even close to the expectations I have for myself. It will never be as long as I play football or whatever I do after football. That's just my mindset. They're saying, you know, and it's funny because there's been criticism with Barkley with the 0-3 start, and I don't know why. The dude is coming off an ACL. I still don't think he should have played in week 1. I think he should have came back against the Washington. I don't fault him for getting himself back into into playing shape. And he says, I hold myself to a high standards. I know this team holds me to high standards. I know a lot of people hold me to high standards, Barkley said. Like I always said, I set my expectations. Right now, I have to keep working, keep growing, keep improving. I think, you know, and I think it's asinine for people to shoulder any of the blame for this. I really do. Because of the fact that you got a guy with an ACL coming back and you're gonna put the onus of this offense on him? No. It's a mixture of Daniel Jones, it's a mixture of Jason Garrett, it's a mixture of him getting himself back into shape. What we really need to talk about is the Saints, of course, beat the Patriots last weekend. Then they boarded a plane for New Orleans, where they have not been since August 28th. This is going to be a whole big thing for them. They were saying as a plane touched down on Louis Armstrong International Airport, a crew member welcomed the club to New Orleans. The whole plane just went crazy. Everyone, James Hurts, who's one of the offensive linemen, said, everyone's so excited to be back, to be in the city, to be amongst the people that love us so much, to help out where we can. And then he added, to know such a big role and to play a big role in the city. Everyone's looking for us. Everyone's looking for hope. This is one of those type of games that you want the Giants to do well. You want them to go in with high expectations, but with the emotional buildup with the Saints right now in the city, it's going to be in the Dome. It's going to be a tough road to hoe. It really is. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. And that's kind of what I like I said, but there's going to be high emotion, high expectations. So we have to wait and see what happens. We had some Giants that didn't we had some Giants, of course, we're talking about the injury report. Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton are still working out their hamstrings. They did not participate in practice. We had limited participation by Saquon Barkley, Tay Crowder, Nate Ebner. No, not Nate. Anyone but Nate. If we don't have Nate, what are we gonna do? I mean, he doesn't just take up a roster spot. He's wonderful. All right, Kenny still got the hip problem. Got Logan Ryan with a hamstring. Got Caden Smith with the knee. So these are guys that were limited to practice last couple of days. So we're banged up a little bit. I think the Tay Crowder injury is going to be one to keep an eye on. I think that's going to be I think that's because he's going to be replacing Blake Martinez. And honestly, if you go by that, that's not good. You're going to be going up against Alvin Kamara and the Saints. You need someone strong in the middle of that line. And honestly, without our old buddy Blake Martinez for the foreseeable future, well, until next season, it's not going to bode well for the Giants. So, I mean, let's hope that it's nothing too serious. Maybe it's just a tweak, and maybe it's just a little pull. Because I don't even want to think about having Reggie Ragland and the host of others trying to fill in those spots. I mean, I do not even want to think about that. I mean, that's going to be scary enough thinking about who you're going to go after. You had Jameis Winston on the injury report though, also for the Saints, but he was a full participation. Latimer, the quarterback, was also he was a full participation as well. I mean, it's going to be interesting for the Giants. And I've said this before. You hope Jameis Winston kind of throws up a stinker, kind of throws up a 7-interception game. But right now he's got 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You got Alvin Kamara leading the way on the ground, even though he's only averaged 3.5 yards carry and 177 yards rushing in 52 attempts. He's been targeted only 10 times for 62 yards. So I mean, it's been an interesting year for the Saints post Drew Brees. I kind of see where they're going to go from there. You do have to worry about Harris. Harris has got some speed, the wide receiver. He's got 6 catches for 112 yards, averaging 18.7 yards a catch. I mean, I don't want to say we have an opportunity in this game, but you also don't want to just throw in the towel. But I think if you're looking at this from a logistical perspective, even in regards to having the passion behind them, you know, it's going to be an interesting game. Their secondary with the Saints has not been too shabby this season either. So it's going to be a test for Daniel Jones. I mean, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interceptions in 3 games. So it will be interesting to see how Daniel Jones goes up against the secondary. Now, you know, they also, you know, they're not the crunch bunch in reference to sacks, but they can generate some pressure. On any normal season, this is the way I'll put it, because this is not a normal season. At any normal season, I would think that the Giants would have an opportunity to go into the Dome and beat the likes of Jameis Winston. But it's the first game back after the hurricane. Expectations are going to be high. You're going to have a hyped crowd. Got the Giants going off an 0-3 start. I mean, it's going to be difficult. Who do I think is going to win? I'm not telling you. Why?
I'm Batman.
Because I'm Batman, and Batman doesn't tell people things. Ow! Damn it. That was just my head. Don't worry, there's nothing in there, so it's all good. We're going to do it. We'll talk about it at the stream tonight. We got the stream, of course, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to be a lot of fun. I've been trying to do, and we'll also still do the Sunday stream. Just someone asked. I had a couple of people request that I do a Friday stream because they missed the last stream on Friday. So I always tell people, if you send me requests at onlinebigbluegmail.com, I try to help fulfill them. And I know some people were a little upset that I didn't promote the stream earlier. Well, you know what? I didn't promote the stream earlier again. But we'll be talking about the Giants. We'll be talking about how we could turn around this season. Hell, we'll be talking about the Harley Davidson 2001 Sportster S if you want to. It's one hell of a bike. Pan Am America, which was also made by Harley Davidson this year, is an okay bike. This bike is cool because you want to know why?
I'm Batman.
That's right. I'm Batman. I'll be Batman. It's been a long day, guys. Let's just get a win. Let's get a win. Let's get this stream on. Let's do what we need to do. Let's get Saquon going because he should be able to move in that dome because it's on the turf. So let's kind of go from there. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you subscribe, ring that bell notifications, that'd be awesome.